Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Engineering and Stuff. And in today's video lecture, we are going to discuss about PIEV theory. So you must have observed that as in when on the road you are driving and you see any obstruction, you react to that obstruction and you just apply the brakes or change your route just to ensure that you are safe, right? So this reaction time that you observe an obstruction and react to that obstruction, we have a theory on that which explains this total reaction time, and that theory is PIEV theory. So according to this theory, the total reaction time of a driver is split into four parts. P means perception time. I means intellection time, E means emotion time, and V means volition time, together forming the PIEV theory. Now let us understand what this perception time, intellection time, emotion time, and volition time is. So a perception time is the time required for the sensation received by eyes or ears to be transmitted to the brain through the nerve system and spinal cords. So basically what happens is, as a driver, when you are moving on the road and you see an obstruction, your eyes receive this obstruction, like your eyes receive the sensation, they transfer the signal to the brain, and brain reacts to that situation, right? So the time required to perceive an object or the situation is what is called as the perception time, right? That split second of time where the eyes of the driver observes or look the obstruction, the signals are sent to the brain. That small amount of time is what we call as the perception time. Then we have the intellection time, and after the signals has been sent to the brain, after the brain receives the signals, the brain understands the situation, right? The brain understands what the situation is, and the brain assesses like what can be done, right? It assesses the severity of the situation, how serious the situation is, how lethal that situation can be, what are the options available in front of the driver to mitigate that situation. So that small amount of time where the brain takes the data, understands the situation, and try to formulate a strategy is what we call as the intellection time. After that, we have the emotion time, and definitely after assessing all the situation, there's a emotional sensation and disturbance that comes with it, right? So the time elapsed during emotional sensation and disturbance like fear, anger, etc. is what it is taken as the emotion time, right? So it happens in day-to-day life also, as in when you see any obstruction, and depending upon the severity of the situation, either you panics or you become stable and react, try to find out the possible solution of the situation, right? It depends upon the like how well versed a driver is. A new driver will panic. An old or experienced driver will assess and mitigate the situation comparatively in a very well organized way, right? So that emotion time spent to react to that situation is what we call as the emotion time. And after that, the final action taken by the driver after looking at the obstruction, the final action taken by the driver either to bypass finding out an alternative route to bypass this obstruction, or if the speed is high, it bumps into the obstruction, and like that. So that time taken for the final action is what we call as the violation time, right? So these are the four different time period that is taken by the driver uh, to to react to a situation. We have the this small time that is taken by the driver to react to the situation comprises of these four parameters, right? We have the perception time, we have the intellection time, we have the emotion time, and we have the volition time. All right. So the same it can be represented in a diagram here. So basically, what happens is as soon as an obstruction is observed by the driver, a stimulus is sent by the eyes or the ears, and or the perception, uh, the brain perceives the situation, right? That is the perception time. That's the small amount of time that is taken by or to send the signals from the eyes and ears to the brain. That small time is called as the perception time. Then the brain takes the situation, assesses this situation, it reacts to the situation, and that is called as the intellection and the emotional time. After doing all the work, brain gives a signal and tells the tells to react to the situation, and that is called as the volition time, right? And during this time is what the driver responds based upon the signal received, right? So this whole is what we call as the PIV theory. Your reaction time that is decided is based upon the PIV theory. All right. So this is all about PIV theory. I hope the lecture was useful to you. If so, like the video and share your views in the comment section. If you have any doubt, you can share in the comment section, right? Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.